It's morphin' time! Special shout out to all our channel members, including our Captain Tiers, Infinity War-Torn, Spin-54, Super Shaddix Boom, Toma K, Jamie's World, Matthews Laura, Don Ranger Power, Donnie Waldman, Dr. Grid, Jeremy Carr, It's La Dorman, Tokyo Texas Cosplay, Common Pikachu, Sutargo's the Kaiju from Krypton, Brendan Overland, AMG and Marco 27, MJ Klein, the Photo Viper, Brenton Yadden, SHJ4 Jason, Oma Ender, Shenlong Zhanshi, Psycho O's, Jagger in Zero, Canadian Survivalist, Doge 9789, and Smith the Crow. If you'd like to become a channel member, hit the join button down below for more details. Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome to another unboxing. I like doing unboxings, and especially when it's something new. This is my first ever package from Buyee. Buyee is a proxy service that lets you get stuff from Japan. I have heard about them from different YouTubers, from different friends who have ordered from them. They basically work as like a proxy between you and a Japanese website. So whether it's like, you know, Macari or something, you buy the item through Buyee. Buyee gets in their warehouse, and you got 30 days to combine packages and then ship it out. I ended up just buying one thing. I didn't do any combo things, but I was on the hunt for something. And the story goes back to the video I did where I got the Akiba Ranger keys when I got the Sentai gears, because I wanted the gears from that set. And I tried this out in my Mobirates, my deluxe one. And the deluxe one was, like, not working properly. It wasn't consistently playing the sound that it should have, which wasn't Akiba Ranger, but just another one. And then I was trying out my other keys, and it wasn't working consistently, and I'm like, oh no, I think my deluxe Mobirates is, like, kind of dying. I mean, I've had it since 2011, so it's, like, not too surprising. So in my search for an alternative, I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't just get, like, a deluxe Mobirates, right? I already had one of those. Yeah, my Legend Mobirates is still working, but I thought maybe I should look for a Memorial. And so thanks to some friends, they knew who they are. They helped me spend money, which is good and bad. But I figured out, found this listing, decided to go in on it, and here it finally is. So I decided that instead of doing, you know, a deluxe Mobirates, that I should go a little bit fancier. So let's peel back the layers here. This was a loose item, so that's good to note. It wasn't packed new in box. Looks like as a loose item, it's all just kind of in this bubble wrap. So that's pretty good. Should we pan the camera down? Let's pan the camera down. Let's look at here. Look at that. Now you can't even see my face, but we got a lot of bubble wrap here. Let's just undo the tape and let's check everything out. So of course, we've got what I was looking for, which was the Memorial Edition Mobirates. Because I thought, if I'm going to get a new Mobirates, I should go all the way up to the Memorial Edition. And then this one, of course, it was loose, but I got it for a really good deal. Like, in total, between this and the shipping... Okay, apparently it's on and has batteries in it. Did not realize that. So between shipping and everything, I spent like a fraction of what I would have spent trying to get one like new in box or one with the box. So it's nice to see that, you know, it was a good option, you know, and I think Buyee was good for that. It makes sounds. It's got Gokaiger voices. I like the sounds in this. Yeah, there's the music. Alright. Yeah, I didn't expect this thing to have the batteries in it. So anyways, there's that. So of course we gotta have what came with the Memorial Mobirates itself. It looks like the stand got a bit scratched, probably because this thing was like rattling. Well, not rattling, but it was just in the bag with it. But we've got the stand, and the stand, of course, is so you can display your Mobirates upright, right? So you can have it like this, or you can have it up like this, which is nice because that's a lot easier to display than the way it was on the deluxe one, where I just kind of have to like, I don't know, I'm looking at my Gokaiger self. It's just kind of like laying back there. All right, so of course we have what came with that Legend Mobirates, which is the 5, Memorial Edition Gokaiger keys. So here we have Gokai Red with the little flippy thing, and we've got Gokai Blue with his flippy thing. There we go. We got Gokaiger green, and green's flip, and we got yellow, and we got the yellow flip. So there we go. Pretty cool. Oh, and pink as well. So what's nice about this is that, you know, this thing works with all the deluxe keys, right? So like I don't have to, you know, rebuy all the Ranger keys I have. But if I want to get some, like maybe like the After Red set that has all the reds from Go Busters through Zenkaiger, I could do that. Now, what made this a really good deal, like it wasn't just a good deal just for the Mobiles, it certainly was. What made it a really good deal is it came with this, which this is the Gokaiger Galleon Ranger key, which was from the Gokaiger 10, the 10 Gokaiger movie, the 10th anniversary movie. And this was like their special extra power-up key. And this was a Blu-ray bonus. So getting this was actually a pretty good benefit of buying the Legend, because it's something completely new. Or not the Legend, the Memorial. Something completely new. And I think I paid, for the whole bundle, even with shipping, I paid less than what I paid for this. So that was pretty nice. I have no idea how this, I say I have no idea how this works. I think I do. I think you push this button here, and the key part flips up, and then we put it into the Mobiles, and then it does things. Ooh. Cool, and then this part turns. Oh, this part turns to... Oh yeah, it like opens one at a time. Alright, the key's making a bunch of noise too. This thing's cool. It's kind of like a ridiculous add-on in a lot of ways, but it's something new. It's something unique to the Memorial. It's the thing they've been doing with these Memorial items. They're kind of like, here's the Memorial, and then here's the brand new gimmick item for the form that they're going to use just for this movie. I don't consider them super necessary, but if I have the chance to get it, I might as well get it. It's got voices in it, which is pretty cool. Anyways, everything's in great shape, which is nice. That's definitely a positive. Let's try out the normal key. So yeah, classic sound. Hey, it works. That's a big benefit. And hopefully this one will last a little bit longer than the Deluxe. I mean, I did also play with the Deluxe a lot more than I probably will play with this, just because I don't really plan on reviewing this at the moment, because it's older, you know, and not getting it fresh or anything. But I might use it in a video at some point. That's nice to hear. Yeah, it's cool having it, and so I think it was definitely worth picking up. Makes button noises. There is a lot to this. I'll have to look up the instruction manual and stuff, or check out some videos. But yeah, I mean, I was just pretty happy with like getting this, plus the keys, plus like a nice, I wouldn't say fresh Mobiles, but like a new Mobiles, a fresher one than my Deluxe one, that's for sure. Okay, so I decided to film some extra footage for this video, because when I was starting to edit it, I realized the back half of it wasn't that interesting, because I just started fumbling around with the Memorial Mobiles instead of having any concept of what I was doing. So I know what I'm doing with it now, and I thought it'd be more interesting to just show off like some of my favorite features of it. Not everything, like this isn't a full review. This thing is like a ton of sounds. But I thought instead of like the back half of the video being sort of just me fumbling, I thought let's, you know, demo some more stuff. So that was my idea, and I hope you'll enjoy it. That's basically what we're doing. We're just kind of reshooting the rest of the video here, just to make it a little bit more interesting. But I did want to show, here's the Memorial and here's the Deluxe one. It's kind of crazy how they look basically identical. You know, for the most part, they look pretty much the same. It's just on this side you got a couple more buttons for the Memorial that the Deluxe one didn't do. But they're almost the same, which is kind of wild, because with a lot of the other Memorial editions that I have the Deluxe ones of, there's at least like more differences. But the thing I found that's really cool about this is a lot of the way the sounds work. Again, not going through everything, but you can just cycle through these different modes. So like in this mode, you can press a key and you'll get a Gokaiger talking. And then that way you can do like their specific henshin. So I pushed 4 for Gokai Green, and then if I push the button on the side, it'll do like his Gokai change sound.
Gokai change.
And so then if you use like, you know, the key, and you get the transformation. Then you press the button, you'll get his roll call. And that's it. You won't get anybody else's. So that also means that if you want to do everybody's, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you press the button. And you can do the key thing. And then you get the full roll call. So that's pretty neat. I really like that. Oh, you also get the little phrase. So I think that's pretty cool. The other thing that's pretty cool is, of course, even though they've made memorial keys, at least for all the reds, they have not made everything. So it's good that the deluxe keys still work with this. Like here's my old Shinken red key I've had since Gokaiger aired, which is like 13 years at this point. Still works. And that's a good thing because my old deluxe one is on the fritz. It's just not reading keys accurately and consistently, so it's nice to get this. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So then adding to that, there's other modes. This one in particular, when you put a key in, instead of saying the team name, it will have Navi say the hint to the great power, like when they collected the great power of that team, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty cool and gives you kind of a reason to have all the keys. Because other than that, they still have the keypad that activates sounds. Like if you do 5501, it'll still do the Gokai Galleon summon. But then if you type in the number of a Sentai, so if you want like, you know, Jetman. But what's kind of neat is that you get sort of a different sound than what you would for like normal, like if you're doing the key. So it sounds very similar, but you don't get quite the same experience. But what's also nice is that if you don't have the keys, like I don't have the After Red set, even though I totally could at this point. You know, if I want to hear like the Lupin Ranger sound. So that's pretty neat to have kind of like on standby. So I really like that feature of it. I haven't really messed around. There's like 4 or 5 settings with Navi doing stuff. Like this one I'm not 100% sure on. Oh, this is the episode 1 henshin. So it kind of goes through their like initial phrases from that. And then I think the next one, this is like the final episode one. That kind of idea. And then it goes into like treasure mode. So I like this. I will say, because this is like my first, I wouldn't say this isn't my first memorial with gimmicks, because I have the Ryu Soulkin and I have the Memorial Versus Changer. The Memorial Versus Changer was very red focused, like it didn't have anybody else's sounds. This one has sounds for all 5 Gokaigers, and I think if you use one of the Gokai Silver keys, it'll make like Gokai Silver sounds for like specific ones. But this is like my first one to have like a ton of gimmick items for. for henshins. Because, like, with the Ryusoken, that was, like, weapon attacks, but you could do, like, the transformations just by the push of a button. You could even do, like, some of the weapon power-up Ryusols just by pushing through the sound button. And then with the Versus Changer, you didn't get unique sounds. With this, compared to, like, the SP license that I just reviewed, I kind of like the SP license just kind of like just having that in hand, just flip the switches. Because with this, it's like, you know, every time you have to like do something new, you have to put in and put the key in. And so that kind of how that works out. The other cool thing though is it does recognize which Gokaiger key it is. Which is nice, because that's something with the rest of the teams. It's one key for everything. So I found that this is, I think, really cool, and I'm glad that, you know, I mean, it sucks that my original Mobiritz is just on the fritz, but this is like a good replacement for that, and I'm glad I got a good deal on it, you know, through Buyee, which was nice, because this is definitely going to serve me as my Mobiritz going forward. Hopefully I don't ever have to buy another one. Then again, I'm on my second CSM Deca driver. Some of these things do just wear out with like the nature of what they are and how they work. And that's just how it goes. I don't see myself going all in on memorial keys, especially some of the QC issues on the King Oger ones. But like, I don't know what sounds Don Brothers and King Oger makes in this because it's not programmed in. There's no way to expand, you know, the soundboard on this. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But I think for now, I'm pretty happy with this. I think I want to get that after Gokai set, which is the reds of Red Buster through Zen Kaiser, just because that'll get me all the main sounds in this. That'll probably be good. I like Ranger keys, but there's another Sentai gimmick I like more, and I'll have to talk about that in a video, maybe soon. So if you don't want to miss out, you want to hit subscribe and the notification bell, and also hit the like button while you're down there if you haven't already. Really do appreciate that. Hit the comments down below. Tell me anything, questions, comments, concerns. Tell me if you like this format. I've done it, you know, a couple times now where I get a new toy, or at least something that's new to me, and then I just kind of play around with it a little bit. This time I kind of came back after I knew what I was doing, because I just didn't feel like the video of me just like pushing buttons going, how do I do this, was very interesting. So reshoots happen. But of course, you can check out the channel memberships to help support videos for me to continue doing stuff like this. You can see my face easier. Really helps support the channel. Check out the live streams Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern every Monday here on this YouTube channel. We also have a Discord server in the link below, so come join and hang out. You can find my awesome graphic designer on social media and on Discord at DarkClaw643, as well as Hero Club at hero-club.com for tokusatsu news, interviews, and more. And I think that does it for this video, so you have to stay tuned for what comes next, because until next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye.